Alright, so yesterday in the edition of predicting over 1.5 goals, I actually dropped a video on maybe 2.6 odd, and another 1.99 odd. Despite the fact that we won some other tips, the 2.6 odd came out so well, and we also won a Telegram slips of two odd, a single bet, two odd, that is value bet, and we also won a 22 odd yesterday. But the for the addition of over 1.5 goals that we dropped yesterday, just one slip messed up. That happens to be the 1 point. So the 1.99 odd was a big mess, and we predicted 5 games under these slips, and two messed it up. Three came out so well, and for the 2.67 odd, everything came out so well. And so in this edition, I have another list with me already. We've uploaded some videos on YouTube, over 3.5 and over 2.5, and so we have on this list some that are not included in the over 2.5 and over 3.5, but I have them with me here. So we are going to check them out on the list. So don't forget, I shared with you guys of recent about the new AI football prediction match. Don't forget to keep following the updates. I'll be sharing with you I'll be sharing the site link very very soon, because I think the site is still under development, not yet standard. So you can use this site AI, the features of the AI on the site. You can actually use it to predict your games to get more value tips, and you can also use it to get more safe tips. However, no strategy has 100% accuracy. Please engage responsibly. All right, so let us quickly look into most of the games that we have for today. All right, so let us quickly check it out and let's see what we have. So I will not waste your time. I will just try to go straight to the point. So the first one here is under the England League. So we have Swansea. This one is expected to end up as over 1. But if the bookmakers are not providing the over 1.5 goals like this, you can use the goal bound. The goal bound is still the same thing as over 1.5 goals. The goal bound meaning 2 to 5 plus. At least we must be able to have 2 goals or above. So that's it. So next one is under the Norwegian League. Under this league, most of the games there, they are highly expected to end up as over 1.5 goals. But the only problem there is just that the odd for the over 1.5, it will be very, very ridiculous. You can see 1.06. So they will not provide you, the bookmakers will not provide you the over 1.5. So if you're unable to select the over 1.5, make use of the goal bound option. So on the second group, this match is also expected to end up as over 1.5 goals. Don't mind the odd, it may seem to be very, very ridiculous. So we have this one also expected to end up as over 1.5. So we are using the goal bound option of 2 to 5 plus. And on group 4, we have all these 3 games expected to end up as over 1.5 goals. So the odd are very, very ridiculous. So that is the annoying part of it. That is the annoying part of it. So let us just make it fast so that we won't waste our time much. So on the first slip, I will only select just 10 games. Are you getting it? So on group 6, so we are looking into these 2 games, so I won't waste much of our time. So this happens to be the last game. So we have 9 games already, and the last one will be under the Finland League, but unfortunately the bookmakers are not providing the odd line. So for slip 1, we have 1.61 odd. So you guys can see this is 1.61 odd, just 9 games over 1.5 goals. Although the odd may seems to be very ridiculous, very small. Naturally, small odd doesn't mean that the game will come out so well. The odd allocation is because the bookmakers are allocating odds, but the normal prediction is that the match should end up as over 1.5 goals. However, I'm not saying that this will give you 100% accuracy. Please take note of that. No strategy is 100% accurate. We are only trying our best. All right. So this happens to be the sleep one, 1.61 odd. All right. Let us check out the second sleep for this edition. All right. So for the next edition, we are going to check. Let us check the Estonia League. So for the second sleep, the first game on the list is actually under the Estonian League, whereby we are going to look into FC Nome United against Nome Kayu. So let us look at the go band, or if the bookmakers are providing the over one, but no, the smallest odd line they are providing is over 3.5. So we are going to use the go band of the 2 to 5 plus. The odd is very, very ridiculous actually. So let us look into some other games, and today we don't usually have enough games during the weekdays except the weekend. So let us look at the second game under the Iceland League. I'm very sure the bookmakers will not provide us the odd line for the over 1.5. You can see the lowest odd line is over 2. So let us look at the go bound option. So this is 1.08 odd, and the next one is still under the same league. um Check this out. All right, so let us use the go bound 2 to 5 plus, so 1.06. And the next one is still under the Iceland League. So let us look at this. So we use the go bound. Most of these games are naturally over 2.5, as I said earlier, and also in some of our previous edition that I uploaded for today. Most especially the over 2.5 goals edition. I mentioned it there that sometimes when we are predicting over 1.5 goals, naturally they are expected to end up as over 2, but predicting it as over 1.5 is just like playing safe. All right. So moving forward, I still have another game under the same league. So this match, all right, so let us look at this as let us use the go band option because the over goes. I don't know if the bookmakers are providing it. Okay, actually they provided it, the over 1.5. Let me compare it to the go band. Okay, still the same thing, but still the same thing as over 1.5. All right, so the next one is still under the Iceland League. So let's use the go band option for this. This is 1.06 odd for the over 1.5. Okay, so moving away from the Iceland League, I don't know if they would have started the next game that I have on the list under the Australia League. So under the Australia League, we have the match for Melbourne Victory, expected to end the pass over 1.5 goals. So we use the go bound, right? And the next one is under the I think this is Slovenia under 19. Slovenia under 19. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have the game on this list. So we check the next one, which is the match on the Netherlands League. I think that is the second division league. So we have this against Young AZ Akma. So this one is also expected to end up as over 1.5. All right. So for the second sleep, we have 1.95 odd with just 8 games. You can see, so that this is 1.95 and this is the code, and just 8 games on the list. And so please make sure that you engage responsibly. If you have any question regarding to this, kindly drop it in the comment section. An AI app, football prediction app, that you can also be using to get your daily predictions, or maybe probably will be extracting games out of it together, is coming out very soon. And for now, I use other football prediction app predictions and I combine it with AI insight. So how do I use my AI insight? You can also get the prompt, the book for the ebook for the prompt in our private class, in case if you have interest in getting the ebook prompt. So I usually combine uh, predictions from football prediction site or app. I extract those predictions and I apply my AI prompt on them for validation and confirmation. And for instance, let's say I get a prediction and I want to confirm the probability of it coming out so well as over 1.5 goals. And the best way to actually verify the data, and one of the best way to verify the data without using all these random prompts, is to actually apply this long form prompt. And if you look at it very well, there's no AI that you will prompt with a very short prompt that will give you a very long data like this. So the purpose of getting a very long data like this is to actually verify the each aspect of football predictions that many of us may not be able to actually access. So that's one of the reasons why I'm using this long form prompt. So in case you want to get more insight on the probability of a game coming out so well as over 1.5 goals. So far, I'm able to get into the scoreline section of my generated information about the football predictions or football fixtures. So this is giving me signals of the match ending up as 3-0, that is naturally over 2.5, but trying to play safe, that is naturally over 1.5. And the alternative scoreline, if maybe uh, the away team eventually gets the chance to score or to have a goal in this particular match. So that is the match we end up as 2-1. So it shows that at least we should be expecting 3 goals, but at worst we should be expecting 2 goals. So if we are to look into another game on the list that we just predicted, let's say for example another game that we actually included on our list. This happens to be the overview and the data, the projected statistic projection. And if we are to look at the score line, you can see what I'm talking about. So this is just another level of getting accurate predictions. However, we do not have absolute control over the outcome of most of these particular games, and naturally this is what we should be expecting based on the available data, based on the historical data, and based on the trends. However, they can decide to just uh, block the house and decide not to score. It is now up to the players, the officials, and the coach. Alright, so thanks for watching. See you guys in the next edition. Don't forget to like this particular video, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment in case you have any question regarding to this. Watch out for the AI football prediction site and app that is coming. See you guys. Bye bye.